Welcome, Sagittarius, to your weekly timeless ghetto reading by Sapphire Queen 999. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. If you're returning, it's always a pleasure to have you back. Let me remind everyone that these are general messages. These messages are intended for entertainment purposes only. So they may or they may not resonate with you at this time, Sagittarius. These are also timeless messages. So that these messages could just be clarifying something that occurred in the past, something that may be happening in the now, or making you aware of something that has yet to come. So we're going to get right to it. I like to pick up energies from your recent past, present, and your future in order to get your message. I also like to set oracle cards in the beginning of each timeline so that we could have like a mood. And then at the end, I like to give you what I call the overall energies that I pick up from the bottom of the deck cards. So let's go. So for your first oracle card in the recent past, you have faith. It says humanity and benevolence. And it reads, stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. And what I'm getting out of this energy, Saggy, is that, you probably are easily upset. You probably could lose your temper pretty fast. And, they're telling you to just relax and stay calm, Try to see the light instead of getting angry. Look up to the heavens and ask them to help you control your impulses. And try to be good. And keep in mind that, for every asshole, there's 10 good people out there. So, all right, so let's move on to your first three cards in your recent past. For your first three cards in the recent past, we have the Three of Cups, followed by the Hangman, followed by the Eight of Wands. And what I'm getting out of this energy is that, maybe some union is about to take place, some connection. You guys are gonna, someone's gonna either reconcile or reunite, or, I'm not sure, but I know that the Three of Cups means some type of union. So either it could be someone from your past, it could be someone new, but there's gonna be some get together where people are gonna, you know, be around one another. And I'm thinking that because it's with cups, it's gonna be something joyous, something that you're gonna enjoy and be happy about. And you have a hangman there, which represents Pisces energy. So you may be, coming in contact with a Pisces. Or you may be having some type of, stuck feeling, like you're going back and forth, like, should I go to this party or should I not? And with the Eight of Wands, some fast action is going to be taken in terms of communication. So, I'm thinking you're going to go to the party, you're going to meet up with this Pisces, and you're going to talk about something that I guess would excite both of y'all. So let's move on to your next three cards. So you have the King of Cups, followed by the Page of Swords, followed by the Page of Cups. And what I'm getting out of this energy is that, well, you have a King of Cups there, and Pisces is a water sign and could represent this king. So once again, you may be dealing with a water sign. And, this person's going to come and offer you some love. I see it right there. You got the King of Cups, you got the Page of Cups. But, be mindful that maybe this person is known to be a little immature. He presents himself as a king, but deep down he's really immature. He likes to play games. He's gonna give you your love, and but in the process you may be the main and he may have other things entertaining him. I don't know. So let's move on to the next three cards. So for the next three cards, you have the King of Wands, followed by the High Priestess, followed by the Five of Wands. And what I'm picking up out of this energy, Sagittarius, is that, I'm thinking, I'm grabbing this King of Wands as your energy. Because you're feeling confident, on what it is that you bring to the table. You're also super intuitive. And with this High Priestess, it's like, I'm thinking that you're on point. Normally, the High Priestess is turning her back to the water. And here she's turned around like, I'm seeing everything that's coming my way. And with the Five of Wands, there may be some conflict. There may be some competition. You may be going up against someone else because there may be some entanglements. Or just because you're so savvy and you're so much on this water signs game, you keep pointing it out to them, you guys are going to have y'all little disputes. So let's move on to your oracle card in the present time. So for your oracle card in the present, you have Dual Cool. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, so I apologize. But it stands for Dharma Unfolding. And it says, remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time for happiness. To happiness. So, I'm thinking that out of this energy, it's just telling you to, to be patient. Stay on your path. Don't let no one deviate you. And, every step you take, make sure it's towards your happiness and not towards the happiness of others. And I know I'm sounding selfish, and that's probably not how you interpret the card, but, I'm just interpreting the previous cards that I read and some of the energy that I picked up with, the immaturity. And I'm thinking that, Sagittarius, trust me, you should just, the steps you take, make sure that they're going to make you happy overall, okay? I'm not saying hurt others in the process. I'm not about that. But make sure that you're the one that's happy at the end, Fuck everybody else's happiness. Let them get theirs. You go for yours. So let's move on to your first 3 cards in the present time. So for your first 3 cards in the present, we have the 5 of Swords, and that is being followed with the 6 of Cups, being followed with the Page of Wands. And what I'm getting out of this energy, Sagittarius, is that, just like I said, I told you we're going to be some conflict. And there goes the conflict, And, this conflict could be based on history that you and this person already have. Because with the 6 of Cups, this could be someone that, has re-entered your life. See, that's why I told you with the 3 of Cups. I'm not sure this person's coming back or if this person's new, but... So, yeah, so this person, you know them from your past. And in your past, they play games. And you know what they're capable of. And you know that going into this connection means, having to fight every step along the way. And with this Page of Wands, I'm just getting that, even though, this person, you still got, probably some communications. Someone probably reached out to you in regards to things that this person is currently up to. Maybe a warning. I don't know. Let's move on to the next 3 cards to see. So for the next 3 cards, you have the 10 of Swords, followed by the Strength card, followed by the Ace of Swords. And what I'm getting out of this energy, Sagittarius, is that, you're probably going to have to dead this connection even before you could blossom it into anything, because with that 10 of Swords, it just tells me that, you're going to put an end to something in order to start anew. Or, maybe it's telling you to, put an end to your fears and move on with strength and look for the clarity and the truth that you need in order to be able to, have a new beginning. I don't know. I still don't trust this character. But let's move on to the next 3 cards. So for the next 3 cards, you have the Emperor, followed by the Justice card, followed by the King of Swords. And what I'm getting out of this is that I'm thinking that, you decided to stand strong and to tell this person that you wasn't going to put up with none of their shit. That you remember what it was before and the heartache and the pain they brought you in the past. And with this King of Swords, you're still seeing it. You're still seeing that they, that they haven't grown up much. That they're still somewhat immature, And with the Justice, you just, letting them know that you're not going to fall for that shit no more. You're not going to deal with it. You're not going to be a part of. You're not going to allow someone to cut you. You can only cut me if I let you, And you're standing strong by that. So let's move on to your oracle card for the near future. So for your near future oracle card, you got Kuthomi, Cloak of Wisdom. And the card reads, you already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So, you see, just like I was telling you, you and this person have a history. And whatever they're capable of, because they've done it, And if you choose to go into this relationship, you already know what you're getting into, you've experienced it. So just trust yourself. If you feel like anything is funny, like if you do decide to pursue this, that's on you. Just keep in mind that, you know what may come and how this relationship will probably end, because it's, history only repeats itself. Doesn't it? Isn't that the same? All right, so let's move on to your first three cards in the near future energies. So for your first three cards, you have the Three of Pentacles, followed by the Queen of Pentacles, followed by the Two of Cups. And what I'm getting out of this energy, Sagittarius, is that, you probably did choose to get into this connection. And this person was making you feel really good. They made you feel safe and secure, and they were providing you the stability that you needed. And you felt for the first time that this union was actually divinely guided towards this connection, towards reconciling. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong, but let's go on. Wow. These are a lot of swords here. So we have the Two of Swords, followed by the Three of Swords, followed by the Nine of Swords. And what I'm getting out of this energy is that, once again, that person had you blinded, and you were not capable of seeing certain truths. But, eventually you decided to remove that blindfold, and what you saw that this person has stabbed your heart, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Okay? This person was playing games again with you. This person was involved with more people as usual. And with this Nine of Swords, what I'm getting out of this is that, this had you really stressed out. Because, fooled you once, shame on you. Fooled me twice, shame on me. But fool me 3 times, and, you got to go buck wild, motherfuckers. I don't know. But yeah. So let's move on to the last 3 cards of the near future. We have the Knight of Cups, followed by the the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. I'm thinking that you decided to take your cup and move on, Sag. You put in work, but that didn't work for that relationship. So, you focus on other stuff, like your pentacles. And, you was able to start anew. Even if you were alone, but you were able to be happy all by yourself. It's like the movie, you can do bad all by yourself. So why do it with someone who's just going to hold you back even further? All right, so let's move on to your overall energies, Sag. So for your overall energies, your first oracle card is Master Jesus, and it states forgiveness. It states you are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So what I'm getting out of this energy is that, you ended up hurt from this connection. Even though you ended up, being able to still do your thing and you rise above, your heart was still in much pain. So, Jesus is telling you to pray to him, look up to him, and ask him to help you heal your broken heart. Trust me, he'll do it. He's Jesus. And with the Eight of Swords, I'm getting that, you see how that man is releasing? If you look up to God and to Jesus and you ask them to help you, they're going to cut those ropes and they're going to unbind you. They're going to cut you loose from all the stress and all the, heartache that you had experienced throughout this connection. And then you have the King of Swords, and you're gonna be in that energy where no one's gonna be able to run any game on you. You're gonna be on point always, no matter how hard they try. You're gonna be savvy to their bullshit. And with the Eight of Cups, you're gonna walk away from any negativity. You're not gonna allow any of that energy in your path anymore. Only positive, good things, good vibes. Okay, so this is what I have for you this week, Sagittarius. I hope that it resonated with you guys. If it did, don't forget to press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell so that you can be made aware of future readings. Also, if you don't feel that you got anything out of this, but you stood around and watched, instead of giving me a thumbs down, why don't you press the share button and send this to another Sagittarius that could probably benefit and resonate with the message at this time. All right, you guys, it's always a pleasure. Talk to you soon. Bye.